Okay, just checking out we're live. YouTube takes about 20 to 30 seconds before it realizes I'm live. As soon as I see that I'm live, I'll start playing. I also tried making this sub counter, removing the gray. I'm on YouTube, it's not showing anything. It's been quite some time. There we go. Okay. Took some time. Okay, there we go. We are live. Just wanna get this thing going. While we wait, I'll get Warzone started. And I'm going to turn push to talk off, audio open mic, push to talk, and then keybinds, push to talk. So if I'm talking and talking, and then when I press the button, now it works. Okay, because I don't want to be an open mic, only when I'm playing with my friends. Oh my days. Okay. Let's play. At the moment, I don't have anyone to play with me. Womp womp, you guys can say. But let's do some solo BR. Mm. I want to check Steam, making sure everything is in place. There's a little slot directly underneath our Call of Duty that will show our FPS and other info. Sorry, FPS and other info only in game. Mm. Oh, wait, it's supposed to. It's supposed to show already, not in game. It's supposed to show it permanently. Please. Okay, it's working. That took some while. So. Okay. No, I don't want to look for a match. I have someone that might be able to play. Why doesn't they free? Nothing's free. That is... Uh-uh. Oh. Well, that's dumb. No, I'm just kidding. Gift back. Mm. Almost a level 1000. He's been grinding. Another gift? It's only a single items. I don't wanna have a girl staring at the mirror. Thank you. Okay. Now we play. All my keybinds are set up. I'm gonna be a bot. Bugs Bunny. The Bunny Squad. Mhm. He wanted to play 2 hours. Dumb. I'm gonna check, are we streaming in 1440p? Warzone. We're streaming at 20,000 kps. We can stream at 4K. I don't think I want to. That is actually insane. I am... I am purposely going to set it a bit lower. To 15,000, so it's 15 megabytes per second that we're streaming. Our audio shouldn't be messed up. I think. Game audio. It's going to take me 30 seconds to realize. We can stream in 4K. I don't think I want to. That is actually insane. I'm listening to myself. I'm purposely going to set it a bit lower. 15,000, so it's 15 megabytes or something like that. Maybe we should set it lower. This is always an issue when I'm streaming. Let's set it to ultra instead of extreme. Ultra. Wait, I did set a thingy, set it back to custom. Something that makes the graphics lower if it's being pushed too much, I guess you could say. Dynamic resolution, no. He's trying to talk.
This is your family now. We got the green light. You're going to the Warzone.
Keep your eyes up for prize contracts. You'll earn more buck for your bang.
Everyone's screaming.
Expect contact early and often.
Hello, Ini.
Hello,
See you
hello.
on the other side.
Hello. Yes, wait.
Battle Royale.
Probably no jump,
Enemy
right?
soldier incoming.
Which one is he? Number 2. Just gonna turn audio down on this. Oh yeah. Turn my audio down.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
My audio is still loud.
Ini.
Yeah.
Als het ook English of?
Yes, please.
Sniper's down.
That's
We need to get cash and get loadouts.
yes, sir.
Dead.
What is it now? A shotgun.
One dead.
Bro's gonna yoink all the kills.
No one dead. Here's a gun for you.
Yes, sir. Think I'm lagging.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
I'm going roof.
I want that
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your attack map. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
we want the what is this
Gas
contract?
is inbound.
What contract did I sign? Hmm. That's something else. Wrong way. Oh yeah. Bruh. My aim is off.
Nice.
Holy. Get this.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
Still lagging.
We need to go to safe zone.
Oh, we do. Okay. Just wanna complete the contracts. Stuffies so we get our money and we can buy a custom.
1 supply box remaining. Moving
Oh
secure that
my
daggone thing.
days.
Your squad mate has entered the
How do
gulag.
I
They'll need
how
to
get up
survive
there?
to redeploy.
I really have to climb stairs. Yoink. I wanna go to safe zone, but I also wanna. Safe zone's like right here.
How do you even get up there?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Is someone dropping me? This building.
I need to sort out my FPS situation.
One shot.
Damn. Don't know what this is.
Mines are hot.
Okay, that is not what we want. Brother. Below
I don't
MS.
think we're gonna get
like
that contract.
No. Where?
Wait. You want to see it?
Bruh.
No, bro, I can't.
We have
I just
gulag
realized
right.
you gulag.
Yeah.
Your squad mate is in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy.
Okay, well. I still need to type my message in chat. I definitely have way better FPS in the gulag. Hopefully. Hopefully.
This ain't training camp. It's the
How did
gulag.
you in your
And you
gulag?
gonna have to fight to
I
earn
don't have an
employment.
opponent. There we go. Okay.
Okay. You're just gonna have to wait.
Send it. Almost. No,
I don't
never
know
mind.
where this
Deployment,
mounted.
soldier.
It's
Stand
Still
by.
had some shield left. Where do we go?
Let's snipe this boy.
Don't know where to go. We don't have customs. Yeah, my FPS is like divided by 2 when I'm streaming. Probably a setting I need to change. Or probably just because I'm streaming at
Just got like
1440p.
4 people.
Oh yeah, I lost like 7k.
Gas is closing
No.
in.
Southways. Here's someone.
Bro, I just got someone's loadout. Isn't it?
Lucky.
Move to the safe zone.
Bruh. I'm playing bad because of skill and FPS. Indeed.
By an enemy squad,
In
evade
one
and
days.
survive.
You need to be protected.
Both of these guns don't look like they're great.
Where are the people, bro?
I am.
Find them.
I have 15k.
Come on, Spurs.
You wanna buy a custom?
Just need to.
Get the custom. Without me dying.
Who's missing all this?
Behind you, brother. Why us?
Damn, bro.
Oh, of course there's no roof.
Unity, man.
Of course there's not a roof.
Dead.
No. No.
25 remain.
Bruh.
Hard at
Oh my days. Bruh.
Let's do plunder first.
Yeah, plunder. We can do
Ooh.
plunder. Let's make my graphics lower.
You wanna do
Unfortunately.
fun?
Now look at the difference between these two in VRAM. But I wanna, which one's better? DLSS or DLAA? Because I'm not sure.
You there?
Yeah,
Hey, can we play Plunder?
sure we can.
Yeah.
Mm, one uses more VRAM. Um. We maybe make this low. Apply. This I want. Ooh, that's a big difference. Okay, just for now, we see if it's better. Cause I still need to I still need to set some stuff better. We can also put everything on low, medium, off. Don't know what I turned off. Oh, but that's super cool. But I don't wanna. No. I. Brr. Put my phone away. I have water. Never mind. It's from yesterday.
She enjoyed herself. She went to the spa and then done a tank.
Spider-Man.
Oh, that's it.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deployed shortly.
Doesn't seem better at all.
all.
When I make this guy's volume lower. Don't know which one it is.
Oh, she's out of the friend. The friends is messaging
one?
me fucking floated to the
How do I make you? These PlayStation bots. No, I'm just kidding. They're very loud. How do I make them quieter without
Be a warm-up.
Enemies dropping into
It's
the
gonna be
AO.
easy.
without muting them? Player details. Channel.
You there, man?
No.
Time's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Wow.
The land or town? Mama.
Where?
Now this is a squad.
Oh,
Head shed gave the
Okay.
green light. We're deploying you to the front
Old
lines.
Town. Okay.
Gear up. Grab your shoots. Watch your ass down there.
FPS is very unstable.
I'll see you on the other side.
It's either 40 or 100.
Plunder.
We can land or
Secure as
2
much cash as
million.
you can. You are green to get greedy.
Wait for number 3 to, yeah, number 1 to jump.
Do you wanna go for the one or just kill people?
Both. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Or are we just gonna play? On.
Yeah.
Soldier
Oh, we have a
incoming.
customs? Give me this. This
This guy's
frames,
out
bro.
hiding, bro.
Frames. I need frames, brother. Dumb.
Bro, this man think he's playing BO6.
At least there's no gulag.
Get ahead.
Oh, we need to wait to respawn.
Why is there nobody here?
4 million. What's the pink line? We barely spawn. Like, we can't even move after we spawn. We spawn so low to the ground. Or redeploy, as they like to call it, I guess. I 10th place. Oh, me specifically. Teammate only has 40k. We have 102k.
What's up, man?
Or
You
is that
wanna
our
fight,
entire
bro?
team?
Where you at, man?
Oh, I thought that's a stack of cash.
What the?
Like my FPS is super low in Plunder.
I get it.
And why is this quality still so high? I thought it was gonna be like straight up Minecraft.
Oh hell no, bro. Holding hands is crazy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Graphics quality low, low. I like that. Low, very low. Bullet impacts, no.
Yeah, man.
Apply. I don't like accessibility filter. Please. Don't know what I changed, but it just feels smoother. And this sniper is bad. I'm still unsure. Is it me specifically 17th or my entire team? Bam. Could drive around in a car, yes. Or we can just complete. This guy is going down a lot. Hopefully the audio isn't too loud. Complete a thingy.
Where we going?
I don't know. I don't know. There's someone on the left.
He's dead now.
Damn.
Bro, you need to try out
Enemies
this
dropping
gun.
into the AO.
Try this.
Damn. Thank you. Instantly dies. This thing has no recoil. And a sexy camera. I'm just kidding. Someone
I'll
up
play
here.
as well.
Bruh. Damn. That's a good gun. I just don't have.
Did you kill?
Yeah.
No. Where am I, man?
Hmm. Oh, come, yeah, splat me into a building. Thank you.
Be advised, cash drop is inbound.
Let's go here. This mission contract thingy. Oh, I thought that's
Hey,
cash.
this is a lot of action, man.
Oh, this is not it.
Almost there, bro. Come on, man.
Positive
Bro,
ID on the
25th.
bounty.
We are literally lost.
Contract's worth more than usual, so
Because
get
there's
it
one.
done,
Oh
soldier.
no.
Oh my
34
days, man.
teams.
I'm fumbling.
Damn, brother. Why does it take so long to respawn? I know I'm spectating me. Voice crack.
So come up here.
We're still.
Enemies are dropping into
No.
the area. Watch
If
the
you want to.
skies.
Okay. I'm gonna go for this bounty.
My eyes. Lucky snipe. Ooh, bang. No. Fortunately not. Yeah, thank you. Who are you, brother?
Bro, where you at, man?
I think I'm a bit low. We just went. Ayah. We just went up by 8 positions for me picking up, or maybe someone else also picking up a bit of cash. That wasn't a bit, that was like $1,000, but you know. We scatter a total of like $10 million just around the map somewhere. Damn.
Then of course I demand. Sorry, man.
Confidential items.
We lost that some bitch. Bounty contract's been pulled.
Damn, I don't even know what what the bounty contract was. Oh yeah, my thing is not working with me today. Get out the window, please. Yo. Nice camera, at least. Need to stand still looting. Ooh, let's get the UAV up.
Requesting recon flyover.
Deployable buy, no. Game console. But there must be like a singular setting I'm forgetting that's making me heavy lagging. But this isn't horrible. But I'm like, I want like 120 to 240 FPS. Because my screen is 240. Think I can fly out the window? Okay.
Oh man, stop running
Be
away, bro.
advised, enemies deployed a buy station.
No ammo, no.
Campers.
Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna die, man.
They're camping, bro.
Yeah.
Why isn't the
Just
drone
got
continuously
smoked
telling me where they are? Oh, it is.
behind, I think.
They're gonna hear me going up.
For sure.
Oh wait, I'm dumb.
Requesting close air.
I
Target
should
marked.
probably move. See how quickly I get wiped. Damn. I just
What building are
left
they at?
the roof.
Oh my days, bro. What?
Contractor. The enemy is attempting to exfil. Move to intercept.
Ooh, what did I just pick up?
Already?
Targets identified. It's free.
Crazy, man.
Pick up cash.
Attacking those in the airspace. Take it down
There's no
and secure
streets
that
to...
cash.
Oh yeah.
Ew, camping, bro.
No, not tab.
I was already overtime.
Oh, I have to swap it with something. I was like, I'm not pressing tab. Copyright, copyright. Cash deposit. Bruh. Why am I climbing the light? What contract did I pick up?
Oh my days, bro. You tried me.
Yeah, we're only at 300k, 300,000k. We're gonna be at 2 million. That is a lot. Ooh. What did I get? I have to wait for it. Where? No, I'm just kidding. I'm assuming others are aware of this. But was there a percentage? Okay, I'm assuming I was supposed to deposit
Enemies
cash,
are dropping into the area. Watch the
which I
skies.
did not do. Whoops. Did it make my cash less? Can we go underwater here? No, I want to test the underwater stuff. Oh, yes, let's get that. Probably half the other teams are also saying that. That's why there's so much.
Oh, campers, man, holding hands. Oh my
Every
days.
single time he dies, he accuses him of camping.
I'm gonna leave it because there's like 10 seconds left.
Actually,
It's
no,
fine.
there's not.
Lost
You
track
lied.
of bounty target. Contract failed. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Dumb. Is it is it dynamic render resolution impacting? Because it's supposed to be RTX here and stuff. Yeah, how do we use upscaling features?
You there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna play one more game and I'm gonna sleep because I'm tired.
Okay, okay. We can do that.
Okay.
Oh, bootcamp. I still need to figure out my FPS. When I'm not streaming, I'm like at 200 frames. Now streaming, I'm at 80.
Are you streaming with the same laptop you're playing on, or?
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Yeah, that's why.
Damn. Damn. Keep forgetting I have to push the talk. Is 1440p considered 4K? Or resolutions? List of display resolutions.
Yes.
4K. I can't see. Display resolutions. There we go.
Huh?
Yeah, I know a definition. Oh, I'm way off. We're streaming at 2K, which still isn't bad, but we can do 4K. 2K. My monitor is 2.5K, according to Asus.
Gear up fast. We're about to get evil.
Also think I'm lagging because I'm streaming at 2K and not 1080p.
So what?
Oh, let's check the water. I think I turned it down like heavily. Just looks like water, bro. And it's pushing me.
Time's over. Now you deploy
I'm
to
not
the war
touching
zone.
my controls. We gotta win this one. Because now we're with someone bleeding gold. And I only knows.
Green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3.
I'm gonna quickly type.
The activity will be high.
Set
Expect contact early and often.
resolution. Set
Let's get this done.
Okay, we need to win this one.
quality to
Battle Royale.
1440 P
Okay,
60
let's land.
for
Okay.
2.5k for best X X X. Oh, where did I land?
You're clear to engage
I
all
forgot to
targets.
jump. Wait, isn't there other AFK people here? I wanna get this target thingy, cause I'm the only one here. Maybe a few AFK people. Yeah, if I'm streaming on a different laptop than the one I'm playing on, definitely gonna have way better performance. But then, on the other hand, my network is going to be impacted probably because I have a pretty bad router. As you can see, only 300 ms. I thought that's a refill box thingy. Where is this thingy I wanna get? Oh, I hear a box. This is like ADHD.
Are you gonna buy the battle pass?
No, I'm not playing enough to get the max tier.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't want this. We also don't want this. Smoke, please. I'm not. Just give me a better gun, please. Thank you. It listened. Now where's this thing?
Moving.
Press X. And then go up. And hello, goodbye, person. I think enemies can also use this thing. I also want to get the name of this gun.
All right, your squad's in the safe zone.
I saw a box
Easy
down
enough.
there. I'm thinking we're playing plunder now. I just keep looking for money, but no. Which one's better? Cool skin.
Yeah, I think we need to move. No, we don't.
Don't know, just oh my days, I don't know what I just picked up. Yeah, after this match, I'm just quickly gonna look at a few tips and tricks from other gamers experiencing the same problem. Just to see if we can maybe bring our FPS up a bit. As I said before, I definitely think it's gonna help when I stream on a different laptop than the one I'm playing on. But then also, just in the first place, not streaming at 4K, 2K, same thing. No, I wish. Execution. Why couldn't we execute him? Oh, yeah. Womp womp. You want my cash? No.
I need cash to buy, laddie.
Cash.
Thanks, I just need to get these.
Is it possible
Absolutely.
possible to set a keybind that you press the keybind and it drops cash? Because instead of searching for your backpack.
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
Hey mate, I need your cash, bro. Come on, man.
Give me cash, bro.
Oh, they deaf.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Your squad mates marked as a most wanted target.
How much do you have
enemies
here? I
and
have
secure supply
3K.
caches to help take the bounty off their head. Couple contracts out there have increased payouts. Get to them first to cash out.
Keep it up on the train. Yeah, here my FPS is going down. Way more. Oh.
Bro, can they
Can you
not?
stop
Enemy
spamming cash, please?
Bro, that's annoying, bro.
Yeah, he sees him. Also, I also wanna know. I wanna quickly ask Ruben beforehand, before he leaves, how do you redeem purchases? Because on my PS5 I bought a lot of stuff and it didn't sync to my laptop, and I don't know how to get it back. And he also might not know, so.
Oh my
Wouldn't
days,
hurt
bro,
to
you're a
ask.
bot, man.
What?
Camping. It's crazy. I mean, vlog.
Gulag. Okay, shop.
Your squad mate was sent to the gulag.
I
fight
don't
for
have
a
enough
chance
to buy you back.
redeploy.
Because you stole my money. I should focus more. Well, like at the... We don't have to worry about...
I just
Be
wonder
advised,
way
no
away.
squad mates
Nice.
outside the safe zone. Your squad
We
mate
don't have
won
to
the fight.
focus on
They're
safe zone because I
redeploying
have
It's
the...
embarrassing for our guy.
Ooh. Yes, please.
Guns, better guns.
On Salvers, bro. Let me get you.
Up. You're
Save
dead.
yourself, Riz. Yeah, because on the PS5 you can play on 120 FPS. Like, fully, but I don't think you can set as many settings. Here you can... Oh, I should probably turn off ray tracing, bro. That does help. But it might be off. Because I'm not saying this is a bad laptop, I'm also not saying it's a good laptop. I mean, Ryzen 9 RTX 4070. That's the weirdest thing. Okay. We have 10k. Do we want to buy custom? We have enough. But the buy is so far away.
Yeah, but there's someone looking for me. I don't know where they're at. Yeah, but where's
Bro got 20k.
in close to us? The closest one is here. Well, that's too sketchy.
I don't know.
Or we have to go to.
How was that not a headshot? He's in the... If you have a sniper, he's in the window.
Where? Which one? That one.
Up here.
Yeah, he was just there, but he moved.
Marking a new safe zone. Gulag is closed until further notice.
No, I see him. I see him.
Oh.
Back.
No! Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Where?
Behind you. Or below you. I put the thing down so you can like redeploy.
I can't see him, man.
Did you die?
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Okay.
Couldn't see where he
Good,
was.
good.
He was
Oh, he
behind
did.
me.
What he said, no. Now they have to buy us back. Guys, player 1 has like 20k.
Yeah. I think there's money on my body.
Oh my days.
You're losing
I can't
ground.
complain.
Move it. 10
At
remain.
least they're
You're
alive.
almost done here.
You know, no ways. They're not gonna buy us back. Oh, that's crazy.
No. Yeah. And they're gonna get a collateral headshot. Cause they... Damn, that sucks.
You know,
No smoke grenades, no self-res.
this is the end of us.
Why do you have to get
I don't think
revived?
we're gonna
Why
get
can't you just have
a chance to come back.
stem shot revive in your pocket, bro?
There's no guys in the
It's called
final
a
zone,
self-res.
and the ladder drop is in the middle of the, almost middle of the map, so our teammates is cooked.
Yeah, loadout drop is in the middle. It's a pretty good high ground advantage stuffies for the other team.
No, it's good that they have high ground.
What is
The
this
servers-
G7?
The only
Oh,
thing
it's the
that's-
block. Please don't swear. I don't like swearing. We played 3 matches and it's almost an up. Oh my days.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
That's the worst thing. I mean, I can't complain. I thought I was. There's a sniper on your left
You have to
also.
go to the final circle
bruh.
and just camp them from getting in the circle. That's
He's
your
standing
best
still, bro.
thing to do. So go in circle.
Why don't you use the thing
You
you
guys need to go in circle.
purposely put
and just
down to
camp. You see they
redeploy?
are already in circle. You have to camp
Oh, let
and
me.
keep them
I probably muted
away
them.
from
Alright.
the circle. They are at the right of you. Right of you, yeah.
They're not muted. In the beginning of the match, they were
Go with
talking. Now
sniper,
they're
you need
not.
to snipe them.
Bring home the win.
Die a better death than this.
Reload. You need to reload.
We're helping. Oh. Took a photo a while ago.
All enemy squads eliminated. That's a job well done.
Okay, I can't complain.
Yeah. Insane, we won.
Damn. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay, thank you for playing. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
Alright.
Goodbye. Why is he not leaving? I commented on my stream, set your quality to 1440p 60 frames. Like I listed down there at the bottom. Oh yeah, I also messed up the sub count. What happened to the sub count? And why did I open what? Oh yeah, we are. Okay, I can't complain. We're missing 1% of our frames due to network, and then 1.7 due to the GPU, and then 0.4 due to the CPU being overloaded. Yeah, I messed up this thing now. Let me just plop that back there. Move it a bit up. It shouldn't overlap. It should be. It should be overlapped. Here we go. It should be overlapped by my gameplay. Good. Thank you for playing, Donuts, aka Ruben. I guess I can call you on your name. And now I'm going to be watching. Oh no, not this. Alt. It looks fine. Now I open back Warzone. Okay. Now we go graphics. And now we're gonna watch a YouTube video on how to improve FPS. Okay.
We'll call it.
I wanna. This is like the worst time. Time to YouTube. Don't we have a um okay, let me just try. YouTube, good old YouTube. How to increase FPS. Well, first of all, as I said, we should not be streaming and playing on the same laptop. But I don't have a choice. I'm not gonna put my laptop screen on my iPad and then stream in 720p. Negative HD. No. We ain't doing that. I don't wanna do that. I need to put my audio on. So I'm going to mute temporarily. I'm also a dumbass. I'm super lucky that my Wi-Fi streams in high upload speeds and very low download speeds. You have to kind of, most Wi-Fi routers aren't consistent with both. So we had 100 megabytes upload and then 10 megabytes download. I'm gonna minimize Warzone. Then we're gonna search inside of settings. We're gonna search. What did this guy
Scroll down
search?
to the Windows button and search for GPU space.
GPU settings. You'll need to restart your app or game. Okay. Are we still live? Why did my screen flash red? Don't know what that was. If I make this full screen, then, brother, why are you doing that? I'm temporarily gonna remove the sub counter because it's demanding. Why don't we add this as a web browser thingy on its own? Copy. Completely close our web browser and add in. Wait, just want to set in settings so we download. Video, no. Output. Show OBS. I want to show OBS. So you guys can see. Okay, now you guys can see me multiple times. So what we want to do is, yeah, we have a lot of loss due to network and a lot due to encoding. Encoding is actually CPU. Rendering is GPU. But I want to go to settings and then search GPU settings, graphics settings, advanced graphics.
Settings. Select the graphics settings panel. Go to the top of the screen to change default graphics settings. There'll be multiple options available to you.
System, display, graphics. Mine looks different. Advanced, variable refresh rate, get higher frames and help reduce screen tearing in games that don't support this. Hardware accelerated. What does that mean? Reduce latency and use advanced features. But I don't play in Windows, never.
Depending on your GPU and your system. If you see the option for hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, this is one setting that I would highly recommend that you test out on your system at the end of this video by turning it on, playing a couple of games, and turning it off and playing a couple of games. Turning it off on some systems can actually reduce micro-stuttering issues potentially caused by it, and some systems may see no difference.
Okay, apparently it could help sometimes turning this off. You need to restart your PC. No, then the whole stream's gonna shut down.
You will have to have hardware accelerated GPU scheduling enabled on your system if you're planning on utilizing FSR3 or DLSS3 frame generation. Next up is optimizations for windowed games. You want to have this enabled in all scenarios, as Call of Duty Warzone utilizes the DirectX 12 API, which doesn't actually support a full screen exclusive mode, meaning that even if you select full screen modes inside of Warzone, they are technically running in windowed mode anyway.
Wait, what? Why can't I choose? Get a brighter and more detailed picture, enabling compatible games. Or reduce latency and advanced features by using flip presentation model. Auto HDR. Okay. So it has to be on. It's already on. Okay.
So you want to have this option enabled on all systems. Last but not least, if you are planning on utilizing G-Sync or FreeSync inside the game, which I would highly recommend, you would need to also have the variable refresh rate option toggled inside of here to on. Before we jump into the game, it's also worthwhile at this point to update your GPU drivers and potentially even customize and debloat your very own NVIDIA driver. This is super simple, quick, and easy to do, and if you'd like to see how to do this, there is a video linked in the description down below. Customizing your own GPU driver isn't necessary to follow along with this video, but at the very minimum, you should make sure that you are on the latest update to ensure you have full functionality and the latest optimizations provided by your GPU manufacturer. This now leads us over to the game-specific optimizations. Before we boot into the game and go through the individual game settings, we're first of all going to be clearing out all of the old game cache which could potentially be causing stuttering. All you need to do is navigate down to either Battle.net or Steam, depending on where you have Warzone installed. Right-click on the game, navigate over to Properties, then go to Installed Files, go to the top and select Browse. Inside of here, go inside of the COD23 folder. You'll then see the folder for shader cache. Highlight this folder, right-click and select Delete. Go back inside of Steam or Battle.net and press play. The last thing we need to do before going into the optimized presets is to navigate to the top right-hand side to the settings logo, navigate down to the graphics settings. Once inside of here, navigate down to Restart Shader Preloading. Select this option and select.
Okay, I don't really want to do this, but here we are. We have to physically dive into the Warzone files. Let me open Battle.net. Hopefully it doesn't flash my password or something. Damn. There is a Rust content coming soon. As you can see, Rust. Because I literally bought it like an hour ago. Excited. Baby. Login doesn't work, we need to cancel. No. It's the average password, bro. Actually, if it showed my password right now, bro. May also make sure to show all my friends. Thank you. Before we start Call of Duty, show in Explorer. There we go. Now there should be one called Cache 20. No, don't wanna. Oh yeah. It's gonna open File Explorer. Data. No. Config. No. No. No.
Stop. Go inside of the COD, depending on where you have Warzone installed. Right-click on the game, navigate over to Properties, then go to Installed Files, go to the top and select Browse. Inside of here, go inside of the.
We should have something called Call of Duty HQ, not just normal Call of Duty. Why doesn't Battle.net have like a thing like Epic Games? Everything is just common files. System. I don't want to mess with these files, bro. Steam. I don't want to mess with Steam. I don't want to mess with anything, to be honest. So no, we're skipping this step. Do not feel comfortable deleting game files. Close all of these. Oh yeah, the lights are changing according to my keyboard. That's why it looks so weird.
First of all, navigate over to Graphics. But inside of here,
Okay, time to mess around with graphics.
display mode, I would highly recommend selecting full screen exclusive, but if you need to go with borderless or extended windowed and those work better for you, you can choose any option inside of here. Display adapter, you want to make sure that you have your GPU selected inside of it if it's not already. Screen refresh rate, go inside of this option and set this to the highest available option that you use on the screen. Set the highest refresh rate. Next up is your display resolution. For the most part, you want to have this set to your native resolution, which is typically going to be the highest option available inside of here, or whatever is selected under auto. Now we can and will be adjusting this slightly later on in the video, so for now, just make sure this is set to your monitor's actual resolution. Brightness is something that I would definitely recommend that you jump into and adjust whilst inside of the live match. You don't.
Yeah, we need to adjust the brightness inside of a match. Where do you have a brightness option?
So for now, just make sure this is set to your monitor's actual resolution. Brightness is something that I would definitely recommend that you jump.
Oh. Oh, Brother, how do you have a brightness thing? Start up preloading. Okay, well, yeah, let's restart the game. So we have to manually close it, okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have opened it like this, but make sure we don't close OBS, that would be actually horrible. Okay? Thank you, screen, for flashing. As long as this doesn't, my temporarily gonna hide this. Temporarily gonna hide Warzone game info because it looks weird. Probably gonna forget to turn it on again. Yeah. Definitely gonna forget to turn it on again. And now we need to restart Warzone again. And now I do not actually play Fortnite. Well, do I play, but don't plan on playing it.
Into and adjust whilst inside of a live match. You don't have to follow the presets which are selected on screen now. Simply set this to a value in a live game, go back to the game, see how it looks. If you need it higher or lower, do dial this in for your personal preference. For those of you on NVIDIA GPUs, under the display settings, when you do see the option for NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency, you want to be making use of Reflex Low Latency.
Bruh.
Latency turned to on. You could also go with on plus boost, but it is going to increase power draw of the GPU and increase its clock speed in more CPU limited scenarios, which may not actually have a benefit. Try out both.
Okay. May not have a benefit if you turn on NVIDIA boost stuff. How come I do not have these? Because HDR is active. Because we're in full screen exclusive. DLSS. If we use DLAA, can we now use? Oh, we turn this off. Automatic. We turn it off. Can I now? Ooh, everything looks grey when I turn it off. What? That actually how bad the difference is. Holy bro. Why is it so cold? It's storming outside. That's why. Put my mic more comfortably closer. Turning off HDR, yes, makes it look so much worse, to be honest. Like, actually. HDR. Yes, HDR off is supposed to give us. It's supposed to be able to change. I don't know what this does. But this is a HDR screen. We don't have a SDR screen. We don't have a cheap ad. No, I'm just checking. On. Always. Not. Yeah, this is so much like. The dark parts are dark, the light parts are light, I guess you could say. But I don't have this. It's already on though. Okay. So I don't even have to mess that.
One of the new settings which is
Yeah, not boost.
which can help to reduce power menus or when tapped out is the eco mode. You don't have to use any of the eco mode settings. You can just go with custom. In all honesty, I'd recommend
Efficiency? Why do I have to be efficiency, bro? And why can't I change this? Because what does VSync actually do? My mic is probably super loud. Yeah, what does VSync actually do? I don't want to close Call of Duty to see if I'm... Don't actually know what I wanted to see. And why is this stuff so high? I'm just changing settings.
Needs to be set to off at all times. Even if you're planning on utilizing a G-Sync or FreeSync setup, there isn't have to use any of the eco mode settings. You can just go with custom. In all honesty, I'd recommend going with efficiency. V-Sync gameplay needs to be set to off at all times. Even if you're planning...
VSync is set to off at all times.
utilizing a G-Sync or FreeSync setup, there is never any excuse to actually use V-Sync inside of your game. V-Sync menu is personal preference. I also like to have this turned off. Custom frame rate, but now...
Oh my days, young button.
This device is a premium camera that's got everything you need from mood lighting all the way through to the specs that you... How's it going, everyone? It is Pantone. Now we're going to be setting this to unlimited, but we will be coming back to this. Just go with custom. In all honesty, I'd recommend going with efficiency. V-Sync gameplay needs to be set to off at all times. Even if you're planning on utilizing a G-Sync or FreeSync setup, there is never any excuse to actually use V-Sync inside of your game. V-Sync menu is personal preference. I also like to have this turned off.
Okay.
Custom frame rate, but now we're going to be setting this to unlimited, but we will be coming back to this later on after all of the optimizations are applied. Then the rendering resolution, I would set to optimal.
Dumb. I just did it optimal.
Rendering off. Navigate down to the bottom and select apply. With that completed,
Focus mode off. Why do I have this? This man doesn't have an HDR screen. And I don't know what this does. Let me just set it to 0. No, that's not the button I pressed. I can only press it. I can press it to the left, but as soon as I press it to the right, not doing anything. It's not doing the one. Press apply. Quality. I mean, FPS is already up. And we're streaming. Aye.
First of all, going to render resolution. We're currently going to be leaving this set to 100%.
Why do I not have this? Upscaling. Because we have upscaling.
Slash sharpening. We're not going to be adjusting this setting just yet, as we will be changing this later on in the video as one of the last options, because there's no point in optimizing this yet. The other settings are more important at this point in the setup. VRAM scale.
So we leave it at whatever this is. And we make this 100. This guy seems like he knows what he's doing, so I'm leaving him to it.
Target, I'd recommend having set to 80%. If your GPU has slightly more VRAM, let's say 8 gigabytes or more, then you could go up to 90%.
How much gigabyte RAM does my GPU have? Hopefully more than 8. But that makes it super expensive. I have 8 gigabytes exactly. Okay, I'm not complaining. 8 gigabytes, that's... Oh, I can literally just see there, 8 giga.
But this is another one of those options that you will need to test for yourself. If you still notice micro stuttering or odd itching issues, try lowering this ever so slightly down to 80 or potentially 70%. Variable rate shading needs to be enabled in all circumstances, as it provides a decent performance uplift, and you shouldn't notice any negative impact to your visual quality. One sec. Navigate down and select apply. Once.
But he said everything to low. Every setting we change, the FPS just goes higher and higher in the lobby, which isn't a bad thing.
variable rate shading needs to be enabled in all circumstances, as it provides a decent performance uplift, and you shouldn't notice any negative impact to your visual quality. Once set up, navigate down and select Apply. Once all of those settings have been set up for your system, on screen now you can find two optimized
Esports recommended. Why is there a difference in esport versus non-esport? His one is super low, his other one is super high. And he has all these dumb settings set to low. Off. And they're not dumb, by the way. Just messing around. I don't remember what he said about VM targets. But this doesn't make a difference. Okay. Texture resolution. Normal. Not very low. Now with very low is gonna be like Minecraft. I don't wanna play Minecraft, bro. Without RTX. Texture. I don't know what this is. But he sets it to high. Off. Detail level. We actually want this low. Some circumstances, as you can see, someone could be hiding in the grass. With max you don't see, with low you do see. But this is floating. So I'm gonna keep it at low. Particle reflections. It's actually gonna make it harder to see again. Very low. Bullet impacts. Distracting. Off. No, I'm just kidding. It looks cool. But it is not necessary. What does he have this? Off. He has it off. I don't want to restart, but we got to. Shader quality. Set to. Well, what is the difference? I like it nice and high. I might forget to change that. On demand texture streaming. Download only essentials. Download additional. Additional, yes. Show more. No limits to downloading. Local texture. Normal. Shadow quality.
Simply pause the video, copy all of the settings for the preset you wish to go with, whether it's the esports config or the recommended config. Pause the video, copy.
I don't want every single setting super low. I don't want to play on a toaster. Because this isn't a bad laptop. What does he have ambient set to? Off. On both? He set it to static. Only applied to objects, not applied to... I'm going to apply it to both. Reflections in the water. This is super important to me. I'm going to set that to high. Same with these kind of reflections. Those are probably the two that are going to make me lose FPS. This we set. What did he set it to? Off. Volumetric. Normal. Different physics quality. Choose the physics quality of water off. This actually looks very cool. I want to set this. It's not even making a difference on the VRAM usage. Setting this to ultra. Because it looks cool. Just kidding. Off. Water quality. Off. There's not a difference. One is wavy, one isn't. It's called water. Frames again went up by 10. Even though this is just a lobby, I know.
These two presets are fully dialed in to give you the absolute best results, whether you're looking for a decent balance of visuals and...
Okay, absolutely made for the best results. Okay. Bullet impacts off. Don't turn on because you think it looks cool. Turn on because you want FPS.
Uplift just to make your game more efficient, still looking good with the recommended preset, or for those of you looking for the highest competitive advantage, lowest input latency, and maximum FPS regardless of anything with the esports config. With that completed and out of the way, we now need to jump into the in-game config files to do a few more adjustments to the graphics settings to ensure that we get the best FPS possible. Navigate down to your file explorer. On the left-hand side, find Documents, Call of Duty, Players. Navigate down to options.4.cod23.cst. You need to go to this exact file. Go down to the bottom to the Windows key, type in Notepad. With a blank notepad open, simply drag the file into the notepad where you'll then be able to read what the file says, and we can change the theme options within inside of it.
Yo, bro is mad hacking right now. Now, after we saved our settings, we want to close Call of Duty. I like this guy.
Navigate down to your File Explorer. On the left-hand side,
File Explorer. On the left, we want. Thank you. On the left, we want Documents, Call of Duty, Players. Then we specifically want
Duty, Players. Navigate down to
options.4.cod. No, notepad, just once.
.4.cod23.cst. You need to go to this exact file. Go down to the bottom to the Windows key, type in Notepad. With a blank notepad open, simply drag the file into the notepad where you'll then be able to read what the file says, and we can change the few options within inside of it. First of all, starting off with the all-important
Okay, I feel like I'm breaking Call of Duty, but we can always just uninstall.
thread count for handling job queue or render a work account. This setting is one of the most important to get right for your system to ensure that you have the optimal performance and reduce stuttering. The easiest and
15.
most effective setting for most systems is to take the amount of cores your CPU has and take one away. To see this yourself, all you need to do is navigate down to your taskbar, right click and open
Yeah, how many cores do we have? Taskbar.
Task Manager. On the left hand side, go to
Performance. CPU.
Click on CPU. With inside of it, you'll find
CPU. NPU. IPU. iGPU. Yeah, we have an iGPU. CPU. Thread count. Logical processors.
cores and logical processors. Whatever the number of cores is for your CPU, you want to take one away. So for me,
Numbers of cores. Okay, 11. Damn.
your work account is going to be set to 5. Be scrolling down slightly. First up,
11? Damn. Don't want to be editing this file, bro. Feels illegal.
limit, we're going to be setting to either
Let me make my mic lower down.
0 or 1. So it's going to
I don't even know what you just set to 0 or 1.
you want to take one away. So for me, render a work account is going to be set to 5. Be scrolling down slightly. First up, limit, we're going
At gameplay,
setting to either 0
maximum number of AI corpses. Here we are.
or 1. So it's going to be set to 5. For me, render a work account is going to be set to 5. Be scrolling down slightly. First up, limit, we're going to be setting to either 0 or 1. So
What do you mean 0 or 1? What does... I must just set to max. $15,000 characters.
going to be set to false.
Am I setting the right one? False. False.
This is labeled as true. Simply go in, remove true, and type false. Limit interval is
Show blood effects. Don't we want blood? Yeah, we do. But I'm doing what he says.
to 1. For those
What? He's going so fast, bro.
or 1. Show it's going set to false. If this is labeled as true, simply go in, remove true, and type false. Limit interval is going
When limiting blood effects. Not even halfway.
to be set to 1. For those of you on
1.
or 1, show it's going to be set to false. If this is labeled as true, simply go in, remove true, and type false. Limit interval is going to be set to 1. For those of you on slightly lower end system,
Limit interval. That was like a split second.
or 1, show it's going to be set to false. If this is labeled as true, simply go in, remove true, and type false.
When limiting blood effects. When limiting blood effects. Yes.
Interval is going to be set
Why is mine set to 350? He says change it to 1.
to 1. For those of you
Damn. He's probably like, when we play, it's gonna be fucking pixelated, bro. I don't wanna play a pixelated game. I'm freezing.
slightly lower end systems, weapons eject brass, false, culling threshold, change this to a
Oh, corpses calling. Oh, he's way down. Graphics, there we are. Corpses culling threshold.
I change this to
Change the 0.5550. Mine's set to 8. Five zero 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 5000. Okay.
0. Next up,
Oh, these are all the settings that we set in the game itself. But this is just UI quality. 4K. I don't want to mess with these settings.
Catmull Clark subdivision.
Come on, clock. Where's going in reverse?
Interval is going to be set to 1. For those of you on slightly lower end systems, weapons eject brass, false, culling threshold, change this to a 5 and change this to a 0. Next up, Catmull Clark.
Oh, it's just below. Why did I? Culling corpse. On a corpse culling threshold. Here we go. Catmull Clark subdivision level.
Subdivision level, setting this anywhere from 0 to 2. I'm personally going to be going with 0.
He doesn't explain what it does. He says set it to 0. Okay.
Next up is Sun Shadow Cascade, going to be low. Make sure that you include these two brackets.
Quality level of shadows. From a certain distance. We set it to high. We want to set it low cascade. Copy. Delete this. And paste ours. Like that.
Right click, select copy. Remove the option in the quotes, press backspace, right click, select paste. Flexion probe relighting update state.
Reflection probe relighting. I'm probably gonna have to like reinstall Warzone after this, because he's gonna make me make it look like a toaster. I'm gonna have 2000 FPS. All I want is 250 FPS. Nothing higher. Quality levels of sun.
Here's 2.
Reflection probe. There you go.
1. Static
Everything is set to max over here.
shadow clip map.
Static sun shadow moment clip map resolution. This one.
Resolution. I would recommend that you go with either 1024 or for slightly lower end, go with 512. If you're going with the esports config, you'd want to set this all the way down to 0. Enable
0. You just skipped it so quickly.
update stages to 1. Static shadow
Reflection probe stat to 1. It's set to 1. Then directly underneath. Mine's actually set to low.
clip map resolution. I would recommend that you go with either 1024 or for slightly lower end, go with 512. If you
1080, I think. 1024. What? The weirdest number.
Action probe relighting update stages to 1. Static shadow clip map resolution. I would recommend that you go with either 1024 or for slightly lower end, go with 512. If you're going with the esports config, you'd want to set this all the way down to 0. Enable velocity based blur.
Velocity. What? If true, radial motion blur. Oh, he's very low down. What if true, radial motion blur will be applied based on player velocity? If true. Look for if true. If true, let's play mode. Okay, set this to
Setting this to false.
false. False. If you spell it wrong, you're... Oh,
All you then need to do is navigate to the top left hand
that's it.
side to file and save. Next up,
Okay, reset in-game settings if you want to change this.
slightly lower end, go with 512. If you're going with the esports config, you'd want to set this all the way down to 0. Enable velocity based blur and setting this to false. All you then need to do is navigate to the top left hand side to file and save.
File, save.
Next up, a very useful quality of life.
Now we just close it up. Okay. Now it's saved. Now we have to go back into Call of Duty. We should probably set the laptop to a bit lower, but I don't want to make it stare at. Makes me look like I'm laying on my bed. I'm not laying on my bed.
Setting that I would recommend everyone adjusts is to navigate over to the audio section, scroll all the way down towards the bottom to the reduce tinnitus sound. This takes a
Session expired. Please relog. Okay, now return. Okay. Launch Warzone.
the harshness and high end out of flashbangs, which could protect your hearing and protect.
Okay, I want to protect my hearing. I don't want to go deaf.
make those sounds not.
Reduce tinnitus sound. This is such a cool skin, but it's so expensive. Which, in case you're wondering why I'm not buying. Go down to audio. Reduce tinnitus. On.
Jarring. For the next quality of life update that I would highly recommend that you check out is to navigate over to the interface tab. You're navigating down to color customization.
Oh my days, so.
End out of flashbangs, which could protect your hearing and potentially make those sounds not as jarring. For the next quality of life update that I
Interface color customization.
highly recommend that you check out is to navigate over to the
I'm customize this to our own preference. Team, party, enemy, neutral. I'd want to make this, instead of yellow, I want to also make this red. Let's make the enemies blue. No, I don't really have more. Let's make it the squad member 1, the quarter M defaults. 3 would be purple, isn't it? 4 would be green. 5 would be yellow. And 6 would be, I don't know, pink. Squad 2 is blue. This blue is kind of weird. Pink like that. Green light. 5 will make you all no. Yellow will make you, I don't know, it feels very like blank, like color free almost. Sure.
base tab. You're navigating down to color customization. You scroll down to the color filter settings.
Oh, color filter. We're not even supposed to.
Be setting color filter to filter 2, color filter target
Filter 2.
world,
Color target world. Oh.
color filter intensity, and interface intensity are both going to be set to 100%. Once that's completed, go down and select apply. It's also
Apply. There's no apply option.
worth potentially adjusting the HUD bounds option.
Okay, we'll go back. See if it's saved. Yes. Bounds. HUD bounds.
Interface tab, as this will allow you to bring in elements closer to the screen instead of them being tucked away in the corners. This is
I like it tucked away in the corners, bro. Where's my sides? I can't change my sides. Make it a very small. I don't want it like that. No, just reset the default apply.
especially useful for those of you on ultra-wide or slightly larger monitors, leaving most things in your peripheral vision so you can stay more focused on the crosshair, potentially increasing your competitive advantage. And to ensure that you're getting all of the information possible at all times,
Yes, make sure your map is square to get. Literally, it shows you more buildings in the corners.
you can expand how much of the map you can see on the radar by going over to a square radar rather than a round one. All there is left to do now is to set your proper upscaling methods. I'd highly recommend that you boot into a live instance of the game to do this so you can see immediately how the different upscaling methods.
Yes, we're going to have to be playing in order to make a scaling thingy difference. So I want to play Plunder. Because when we lose, we're not going to feel bad about it. And we can leave at any time. Plunder, start. Now wait for that to start. Each time my legs fall off and then I get caught.
Form on your system and how they look. If you currently aren't measuring your FPS with inside of the game and you don't have any custom overlays like I do, to enable a basic FPS counter inside of the game, press escape, head to the settings menu, interface, scroll down to telemetry, select show more, FPS counter, on. In the top left hand side, you'll then be able to see a basic FPS counter so you can measure before and after. So as you can see for me, in this exact spot, I'm getting 203 frames per second. If I press escape, head to the settings menu, graphics, go to quality at the top, then scroll down to your upscaling/sharpening settings. Inside of here, I'm currently utilizing Fidelity Cast. In my opinion, this is the best looking option, but it's not the best performing. First thing that I recommend that everyone does to check out to see if it looks good for your system and performs well is to set FSR 3. Select show more, go to the FSR3 preset and start with the quality preset. Select the fly, go back into your game and see how it looks. As you can see for me, that's nearly increased my FPS by about 10%. I'm very happy with how the game looks. Do make sure that you do move the mouse around and see how it looks in the distance and see if you're happy. Go back to graphics, quality, upscale/sharp.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be playing like a bot now.
The lower the preset you go, the better the performance should be, but you'll get a slight reduction to visual quality. You don't have to go with AMD's FSR 3.0, but it's definitely a very good option to consider. For those of you on NVIDIA GPUs, you could also go with NVIDIA's DLSS options by going to DLSS, show more, and selecting the exact same presets. Start with quality, select apply, see how it performs, and see how it looks. The good thing about DLSS is that you can actually adjust the sharpness with inside of here as well. I would personally recommend going between 70 and 100% sharpness.
You're up, Fab. We're about to get evil.
How long is this thing before we start? Oh,
2 FPS. Going down to the balance preset, selecting apply, seeing how it performs,
for a,
looks. You're able to
Enemies are
for a
dropping into the
live
area. Watch the
stream?
skies.
Never mind. Why is the stuff not? Okay, there are bullets shooting out. No bullet marks.
Enemy
Okay.
soldier incoming.
It doesn't feel like I'm playing on low graphics, but I'm getting a few stutters every now and then. Definitely due to stream resolution. I totally forgot to enable my overlay again in OBS. There we go, now you can see game performance.
It's over. Now you deploy to the Warzone.
I can see performance. This mic is a bit close, just want to make it not as close.
You are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. You're up. Grab your chutes.
If there is eventually a point like around 200 frames, 240, there's no point in going higher. Maybe even
I'll see you
120,
on the
no
other
point.
side.
As the amount of FPS gets higher, you won't notice.
100.
But the difference between 10
Cash
FPS
is
and
your
30
primary
FPS is
objective
massive.
here.
Difference between
For lack
60
of a
and
better
90
word,
is less
it's
noticeable,
good. Your team
etc.
leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier.
I'm just gonna land like at the
Enemies
busiest
dropping into
place,
the AO.
like the buildings. My drivers aren't up to date, that might be why my game is looking like this. Oops. Okay.
I'm also getting about another extra 10 FPS by doing that. So for everyone, I would first of all recommend starting off with FSR 3.0. Go.
Okay, first we try FSR. FSR. Quality. FSR 3. Set to set for now, set to balanced. Apply. FSR.
Squad mates carrying critical
FSR,
intel. Secure them
what?
to the designated up.
Kicked for inactivity. Oh, that's my fault. Okay. That is my fault. helps when we move around. It's this is a different match. I kind of want to go solo because now I'm just like not being a good teammate.
Upload has started. Set security.
GPU time 15 milliseconds.
Upload finished. Contract complete.
There we go. I can't play like this. No, do my bullets look like that? It's just like yellow lines coming out of my gun.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, mosquitoes on mine.
Now we go to graphics again. Quality. Let's try NVIDIA DLSS. Set to ultra performance. It's super like I can feel it smooth, but it's still like super smooth, or it's like horrible, like worse than the other ones. But it looks blurry. Why is he so blurry? Hey yo, there's a GPU. They even named it a GPU.
Your squad mates
Yeah,
being
this feels
tracked.
very
Multiple
nice, very smooth.
Eliminate enemies and
Most likely,
get the target off their back.
gonna be fourth place. Probably gonna be way better when I'm not streaming. But the most of the time I play, I'm streaming. Most of the time, I'm gonna be playing and streaming. I want it best optimized for streaming. The moment when I'm like moving around super quickly, it goes down to like 40, which is horrible. And when I'm standing still, it goes to 100.
Enemies dropping into the
I
AO.
changed some settings. These guns on the floor look horrible. The skin looks... Okay, I'm not even gonna... hard drive. Next up, we want to set graphics. NVIDIA DLSS. There's so many options. Intel, no, because I don't use Intel. I also don't know what fidelity is, what the difference is. So it's 2.73 used, and it's actually, this one uses more than NVIDIA. But it looks better, but they say it best looking worst FPS.
Profiles and seeing how it performs. For NVIDIA users, try out FSR3 first. If you don't get the results you're looking for, head over to DLSS, try out the different presets. But not least, for those of you looking for the absolute best crisp visuals possible, you'd want to be going with Fidelity FX CAS. This won't be increasing your FPS, as you won't be running any upscaling tech, but it will leave you with the sharpest and clearest looking game. Once you've dialed in your upscaling or sharpening method for your game, the only last thing left to do now is to potentially introduce
How did I mess that up?
precinct or a manual. Last but not least, for those of you looking for the absolute best crisp visuals possible, you'd want to be going with Fidelity FX CAS. This won't be increasing your FPS as you won't be running any upscaling tech, but it will leave you with the sharpest and clearest looking game. Once you've dialed in your upscaling or sharpening method for your game, the only last thing left to do now is to potentially introduce G-Sync, FreeSync, or a manual FPS cap. You want to be utilizing at least one of these methods set up properly, because this will drastically reduce microstuttering you could be experiencing, alongside reducing some of the excess load off of the CPU and GPU, leading to lower temperatures, lower power draw, and a much more stable.
This is a good area for testing.
Setting up
Squad
G-Sync
mate
or
protected.
FreeSync is super
Contract
simple
complete.
and easy to do. For the very basics of this, you need to make sure that the technology is enabled on your monitor. Head inside of the NVIDIA control panel.
Oh, I need
Intel
a...
shows a bunker nearby. Eyes up, you hear?
I'm just gonna leave. This is super complicated. Because now he's like lazy in the video, not explaining.
Control panel, and
Enable in your actual monitor, enable control panel. And your cap, you must cap your FPS generally 5 to 10 FPS lower than your refresh rate hertz. So for me it would be 235 to 230.
FreeSync or G-Sync, depending on what's available to you on your GPU. In the NVIDIA or AMD control panels, you need to navigate over to Wait for Vertical Refresh and set this to On. You then need to turn V-Sync off inside of any game you want to utilize G-Sync on. Inside of the in-game settings, for those of you on NVIDIA GPUs, you need to enable NVIDIA Reflex, which will automatically capture
Oh, in
FPS
description,
about 10
sorry.
lower than your monitor's maximum refresh rate, ensuring that you're always operating within inside of the G-Sync window. For those of you on AMD Radeon GPUs, as you don't have access to NVIDIA Reflex, you need to manually set an FPS cap by going to the settings menu, graphics, going to display, scrolling down to custom frame rate limit, changing this over to custom, show more, and the gameplay custom frame limit needs to be set to roughly 5 to 10 FPS lower than your monitor's maximum refresh rate. You then successfully
Now we need to open NVIDIA software. So we gotta close Call of Duty. I didn't click on clock. Close Call of Duty, please. 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 Thank you. Thank you. That was weird. Okay. My camera disappeared temporarily. Okay, now we have to go NVIDIA. NVIDIA control panel. I think it's control panel. Or it's NVIDIA experience. Ooh. I don't want to be messing around here. Set up G-Sync. Is that all? Selected. Okay, don't know really what they want me to do. Screen is super bad now, my face looks weird on the camera.
running on G-Sync or FreeSync, depending on what's available to you, getting a super silky smooth experience. If it sounds too complicated or you don't feel like it's working properly on your system, make sure to check out the G-Sync Ultimate Guide linked in the description down below for all systems, as AMD users can also copy a lot of those settings. For those of you that aren't planning on utilizing variable refresh rates such as G-Sync or FreeSync, you should at least be looking to cap your FPS at something your system is able to achieve about 98 to 99% of the time. If you're able to play Warzone at anywhere from 150 to 220 FPS, you should be looking to cap your FPS at 140 to 150 because your system is always able to get that FPS. If you cap your FPS at a value you can hardly reach most of the time, it's going to completely invalidate the gains you're going to get from capping your FPS. Even though you're losing some of that high-end FPS, you could potentially be lowering input latency because you're removing a lot of the excess rendering stress from the GPU, leading to lower input latency and more responsiveness in your game. Let me know of your results in that comment section down below, alongside any other tips or tricks you'd like to share, as it's always fantastic to get a discussion going on. And if you're looking for further optimization content to potentially even increase FPS further, or looking for FPS guides for other
Bruh.
Feels like a dream, feels like magic. Now I believe I can have it.
What's going on, guys? It is Panchino here, and in this video we're going to be focusing on advanced techniques, optimizations and tweaks in which you can apply to almost any system, whether it be high-end, low. What's going on, guys? It is Panchino here, and in this video
Never
we're going to be
mind.
focusing on advanced tech. How's it going, everyone? It is
I don't know. The screen is super bright. I should turn off. Phys-X. Damn. I'm tired, bro.
What's going on, everyone? It is Panchino here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you from start to finish how to set up and use G-Sync or FreeSync, depending on which is available to you, and the best settings to use inside all of your games to get the absolute best gameplay experience possible and the best experience from utilizing G-Sync or FreeSync. Doesn't matter if you're on a high-end system, low-end system. In this video we're going to be covering the game settings, control panel settings, and monitor settings you need to have set up. We won't be diving super deep into the intricacies of how this technology works. In this video we're going to be focusing on the individual settings that you need to set quickly and easily just to be set up and utilizing FreeSync or G-Sync on your system and enjoying the gameplay experience that comes with that. Tired of seeing the Activate Windows watermark? Built a new PC? Or just want to own Windows at a major discount? Head over to WhoKeys to purchase a Windows 10, 11, Home or Pro OEM key at a major discount. Make sure to use code PAN20 for a further 20% off at checkout, where you can use a safe and secure payment method such as PayPal. Once your key is delivered, simply input the key inside of Windows and boom, you're now completely activated and own Windows forever. You'll now have access to all features and no more watermark. Thanks again to WhoKeys for sponsoring today's video. Please make sure that you do follow along with as many steps within inside of this video as possible. Don't just watch a few of them and then carry on your own, because it's essential that you have all of these settings set up to work together to ensure that you do get the best experience possible. First of all, need to tackle the monitor settings. To ensure that variable refresh rate tech has been enabled on your display, you need to navigate over to the side, the back, or the bottom of your monitor to the small buttons which will allow you to get into the monitor settings. We want to head over to the main options within inside of the monitor, where we should be able to find anything labeled VRR, AMD FreeSync, or Adaptive Sync. On this display in which I'm utilizing right now, it's labeled as Adaptive Sync or even just variable refresh rate. Whatever your display labels this setting as, make sure that this is being turned on. Also, very important to make sure that we're utilizing the highest refresh rate possible before setting this up. Right click on your desktop, head over to Display Settings. Select your main display for your system. For me, that's number 2. Scroll down towards the bottom to Advanced Display, then go down to the bottom of this to choose a refresh rate, go to the drop down menu and set the highest refresh rate possible for your system. It's now time to jump into the NVIDIA control panel or Radeon control panel to go through all of the settings you need to be making use of. We'll first of all start off with the
Where?
All of the settings you need to be making use of. We'll first of all start off with the NVIDIA users, but for those of you utilizing an AMD Radeon GPU, head to the timestamp on screen now to go to your exact settings you need to be setting up on a Radeon GPU. So for NVIDIA users, start by right-clicking on your desktop, navigating down to Show More Options, and selecting NVIDIA Control Panel. We can first
Why do I have AMD? I have a NVIDIA RTX, but then here I have AMD software. Cool. Excuse me? Oh. Oh, but this is... Why is this important? This is my physical CPU's integrated graphics. I want to use my physical GPU.
start off with the basic setting of heading to the left-hand side to set up G-Sync. So for NVIDIA,
I'm never in my life going to use the integrated.
start by right-clicking on your desktop, navigating down to Show More Options, and selecting NVIDIA Control Panel. We can first of all start off with the basic setting of heading to the left-hand side to set up G. If this panel does not show up on your display, this will more than likely be due to you not having VRR or FreeSync compatible mode, or whatever it's labeled as on your monitor hasn't been set up properly. Go back into your monitor settings and double check that anything to do with adaptive sync, variable refresh rate, FreeSync, or G-Sync has been enabled. You first of all want to select the monitor you're going to be turning this on for. Head up to the top to enable G-Sync/G-Sync compatible. You'll then have two options available to you: enable for full screen and enable for windowed and full screen. For those of you that play most of your games in full screen mode could give the best results. But for those of you that play DirectX 12 games in windowed mode, borderless windowed, for the overall widest compatibility, I would recommend setting this up for windowed and full screen mode as well. Bear in mind though that this option can be slightly buggy, especially for those of you that edit or utilize other 3D accelerated applications on your system that aren't games, so if you do notice any small flickering on apps, change this back over to just full screen mode, go to the bottom and select apply. Head up to the top left hand side to adjust image settings with ensure the middle option for use the advanced 3D settings has been selected, go to the bottom and select apply. Once that's done, go to the left hand side to manage 3D settings.
Bro, you're going too fast. Cool. This is very cool.
We're then going to head over to the global settings panel.
Yes, global
We're going to be
settings.
setting most of these up for all games and applications across the system, so we will be going with global. First option we need to change is down towards the bottom, and it'll be monitor technology.
Monitor technology. Why does that have to be so complicated?
Being set up to G-Sync or compatible, depending on what's available to you. Spread on
G-Sync.
then go to preferred refresh.
Preferred refresh rate.
And change this to highest available.
Already at highest available.
Scroll down towards the bottom to vertical sync. Go to the
Vertical sync.
option for this, we're then going to be switching this on. You're more than likely wondering why we're turning vertical sync on, but it's completely normal. Pairing G-Sync with V-Sync with inside of the control panel will give you the absolute best results possible and the lowest input latency. It sounds counterproductive, but V-Sync behaves slightly differently when paired with G-Sync, and they're both running together. Last but not least, we'll then scroll up towards the top to the low latency. Setting low latency mode to ultra when utilizing G-Sync and V-Sync will cap your FPS width inside of games just under your monitor's maximum refresh rate, keeping you inside of the G-Sync window, which is what we want permanently. So at this point, we should have enabled G-Sync on the left-hand side, have our monitor technology set to G-Sync with inside of the 3D settings, have low latency mode set to ultra, and vertical sync has been enabled in the 3D control panel settings as well. At that point, go to the bottom right and select apply. That's it for
Apply.
video control panel settings. I'm quickly going to be covering the exact same settings but for AMD Radeon users, so make sure that you skip to the timestamp on screen now to jump.
Done.
With everything set up and out of the way, we can then jump into one of our favorite games to go through the in-game settings you need to utilize alongside the control panel settings we've now set up for the lowest input latency experience possible when utilizing a G-Sync or V-Sync setup. Jump into one of your favorite games, head inside of the in-game options menu, and we can start with the display mode. Ensure that you're utilizing full screen or exclusive full screen mode where available at all times. If you must use a borderless mode, then go with borderless windowed. We'll next be finding the V-Sync option listed inside of our game. Make sure that this has been switched to the off position. Even though we have enabled it inside of the control panel, we need it turned off in-game. If you have an option for double buffering or triple buffering, make sure that either of these options or both have been disabled. If you are on an NVIDIA GPU and your game has the NVIDIA Reflex option, make sure that you do utilize this at least on the enabled setting, if not enabled plus boost, for a slight FPS improvement, as this will keep GPU.
I'm gonna go into one plunder match
Just make sure
and
that you are always utilizing
go through
Reflex in
every
game
single.
use it. Last but not least, for those of you on Radeon FreeSync setups, we'll need to utilize the built-in
Go through
Radeon
every
option inside of
single upscaling preset.
Right, I figured out how to increase your Warzone FPS by like 105. This happened in the old Warzone, if anybody knows this trick, but I'm going to show you where it is in this game. So, Modern Warfare 2 file, go to your documents, open up Call of Duty, hit Players, go down to options.3.cod2022, make sure to open it in a notepad file. Literally, all you're going to have to do is, just move this over, scroll to where you see System. So it should be, mine's at the bottom, it should be at the top view. Find System there. And then you want to look for thread count for handling the job queue. That's how many cores your CPU has. So how many cores your CPU has. Just change that. How many cores it has. Mine was at 2 before. I have a 4-core processor. I have an i7 6700. Just go ahead and change that. Alright,
What's going on, guys? If you play Warzone 2 on PC and you're wondering why you're getting such terrible frames, it's not your PC. It's because this game has some of the worst default optimizations we've seen over the past few years from Call of Duty in a long time. But there's a new setting going around that will allow your frames to jump.
Oh, we're already in. Oh my days. I'm waiting and waiting. Plunder, where are you? I should play Plunder solos, but I don't want to. So now, we're gonna go through all of these different ones. Quickly change those. I don't know, for other... Oh, I need to plug in my iPad.
Use this time for some target practice. Real thing's coming soon.
Why does it turn off my mic? Did I turn off my mic? This is horrible performance. But why? Why is it performing so badly? Okay, here it's really good. But now,
Soldier incoming.
here. What happened now that it's so nice? Here? I mean, 100 isn't good. It's supposed to be like triple.
Prep time's
It might
over.
be
Now you
triple
deploy to the war zone.
without streaming. That's probably the main reason. And the only reason. Maybe also, don't think network makes a difference.
Y'all make this look fun. We got the green light. You're going to
Yeah,
war
this is...
zone.
It looks like it's FPS dropping, but this is actually due to latency. If you look at the latency. I forgot to add the info thingy.
Let's roll. Plunder. Secure as much cash as you can. You are green to get greedy. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Okay, now we need to land somewhere, like on a roof, where no one's gonna bother us. Why can't GTA have crossplay like this? Yeah, see, it's due to latency.
Here.
Why is my camera so unstable? Okay.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Please don't drop on me. So now we're gonna go quality NVIDIA. Set it to quality. Notably more. I don't really see a difference. Like, let's stand here where there's way too much stuff going on. So, okay. Pretty laggy over here. Settings, graphics. Then we want to set
Kill 'em all.
this to balanced. What is that? You're like pointing the gun downwards. Like, oh yeah. But yeah, these bullets look weird. They also like start like this far away from the actual gun.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
That's a teammate.
Stun incoming. Grenade, get back. Grenade.
Away.
Drill charge.
Enemies are dropping into
This
the
does
area.
not feel
Watch
like
the
low.
skies.
I thought like with, for example, Genshin Impact, they make the game literally pixelated when you set the graphics low. Here, oh, with maybe the animations of the running, but here it's still like they maybe make the lighting less intense, but it's still like damn. I'm gonna change it back to ultra performance.
Moving.
Because that's what actually got me up to 100 frames. Super unstable. Anyway, gonna quit again. Now we've almost set every single setting possible. I really didn't think Warzone was that unoptimized. But yes, there's a visible like skipped animation thing. Your gun moves like this. Is like when you attack spin, it goes up. But now it's like I don't really know how to explain. But anyway, I'm gonna go sleep because it's 2 a.m. Like it literally is 2 a.m. This might be inverted. But yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Goodbye. I go sleep after I play Rust. If I can get OBS. Yes. Thank you like a lot for our peak viewership. Let me open this. Check our live stream info. Excellent connection. 2 hours and 22 minutes. Damn. 6 views. The best we've had was I think 28. Which was yesterday. Might be wrong. But yes. 2 likes. Thank you all very, very much. See you tomorrow. Bye.